have the challenge of integrating the receipting system?
But I know the receipting system was introduced in 2019. You know, prior to 2019, we were using receipts, GTRs. So later, you know, they introduced this receipting system.
So it means there have been a challenge as to, you understand, the actual systems that have been operated by the council. Is that?
Yes, there are challenges because the rate system, you know, as I understand, you know, we have some duplicates. There are some duplicates in the system because, you know, the duplicate. What I mean about the duplicate is, if I am Baboucarr Sanyang, I have a compound somewhere in Kotu, you know, it might be entered twice. So we normally have that difficulty. That is why normally these, you know, rates areas is almost, the figure is almost, you know, accumulating, because it's not realistic. If you look at it, the areas figure is not realistic because you have a lot of duplicates.
Yes, I do see that there have been an indication of some total of 75 million 31,401.72 in terms of the demand notes that were served, and because of this duplicate issue, there has been an issue raised by the internal auditor.
Yes.
But let me come back to then the fact of reconciliation.
Yes.
So would it now be correct to say that the reconciliations that were done are not proper reconciliation, because the receipting system, you have different types of systems being operated by different units, and to reconcile this is practically impossible because of, you understand, the nature of the different systems that are in operation.
Yeah, the rate system, especially the receipt system, is easy to reconcile because at the end of the day, the cashier will print, you know, the daily transaction.
Yes.
So if you print the daily transaction
for the rates.
Yeah, for the rates. The
But that is where the duplication is coming from. Is that not correct?
Sorry, I don't get.
Is it not from the rates department that the duplication is coming from?
Yeah, what I mean by the duplication is, you know, each and every.
I understand, but that is what is raised by the auditor, right?
Yeah, I think it's a little confusing.
Yes.
Let me just explain it very well.
Please.
You know, each and every individual within the Carnegie municipality, if you are having a compound, we should have your name in our system. So what I mean by the duplicate is there are some instances whereby you see 2 or 3 names the same person. Yeah. So you will be paying in, you know, your rates into an account whereby 2 or 3 accounts, you know, are accumulating. The areas are every year accumulating because there is only one account for you, and then your name is entered twice into the system. That's what I mean by the duplicates. For the reconciliation, the cashier every day, by the end of the day, your daily transaction will be printed out, and then you will be doing your bankings. You'll be banking by the end of the day. If you don't do it during the day, by the following day morning, at least you have your bank slips. So what you bank and then what you collect from the list of your transaction, that is what we normally reconcile.
Who has the user rights? Is it the clerks or the managers?
The manager has a user right. I have a user right, but I am being controlled. I am not using the system, but there are other staff who have user rights. What I want to be clear is,
which category of staff have user right?
The accounts clerks are having accounts there, are having user rights there. Yes. The manager is having, and then the supervisor, because we have two managers. Yes. You have the assistant manager.
So
admin.
You having used the system.
Yes.
When you were there before you left in 2021.
Yes.
You know, moving to the Department of Rates.
Yes.
For the clerks.
Yes.
And all these other people, do they have authority to amend or to delete, audit to delete or amend anything on the?
No, the
on
clerks
receipt?
are controlled. What they can do is to print demand note, search, or sometimes even print the payment history. That is where they can stop. The user those rights, is given to the manager, and then the IT manager, then the director of finance and the finance manager.
So these are the super users, right?
Yes.
And those are the people that can do deletion and addition.
Yes.
Thank you. Council? Yes, sorry, he has
Mr. Sanyang,
Yes, sir.
a lot of what is happening to the councils have to do with ignoring the planning department. All this duplication of names that are coming could have been easily resolved because you have a planning department that has the cadastral plan of all the areas, all the properties are on plan.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you want to stick to a database,
Yes.
and then you neglect the cadastral plan, obviously that is where the problem is. That is why you have these huge gaps of unpaid areas because you don't capture all the information.
Yes.
I understand what I'm telling you.
Very well.
At your planning department, all the properties and KMCs at the KMC are there,
Yes.
including their measurements, including number of buildings in the compounds.
Yes.
You understand this?
Yes.
Now, but you have decided to stick to a system whereby you stick to an old system. There are huge developments going on, and which is captured in the cadastral plans.
Yes.
So when you want to solve this problem, you must have to work hand in glove with your planning department so that you capture all the information. So all these gaps will not be coming up.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, very well.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, there is something that I want to say.
Yes.
Yes, as we are having a GIS team, so, and then we are working with them to try and integrate the system and then at least adjust it. Yes, because the problem is, what causes the problem is because we copied from the old system and then, put it into the new system. That is why it is like that.
You know, the GIS is the Geography Information System.
Yes.
It has all the data that you need.
Exactly.
But the data to us.
Yes. Aware, the director and then the CEO will not sign that.
No, the director and the CEO can decide to do sign the documents on their own volition.